What's good? We back. Triple P, Paul Pickett Podcast. I'm your host, Paul Pickett, aka the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, world events, and much, much more. Today I'm going to react to Jon Stewart saying the Hunter Biden, uh, nepotism around the laptop led to corruption straight up. Really, John? Go figure. Before we do that, though, let's give you a word from one of the sponsors.
Looking for music marketing and promotion? Then look no further than Promo Palace LLC, your one-stop shop for all music promotion services. Services include Spotify playlist pitching, YouTube video promotion, record pool promotion, blog placements, radio airplay promotion, SoundCloud promotion, and much more. With over 2,000 customers and over 10 years of experience in online promotion, Promo Palace LLC is a company you can trust. For more info, please go to promopalace.biz. See you there.
You heard the beautiful lady. Check us out. One-stop shop. Pretty much do everything. Definitely do a lot of influencer marketing, TikTok influencers, Instagram influencers, and whatnot. So check us out, promopalace.biz. You don't got to be just a musician. We promote brands and other services as well. So definitely go there. And before I get started, check out my new single, Drop Today. Paul Masson, Big Business. It's Paul M-A $ O-N. And the song is called Big Business. I've actually been dropping a song every week for the last, I think, 5 or 6 weeks now. I'm going to try to drop one every single week, like that cat Russ. Not because I'm really trying to get on in the music business, just because I can. And why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? Why would I just stop making music like a lot of these old schoolers? But enough of that. Let's get into Jon Stewart and the nepotism around the Hunter Biden laptop.
Miranda Devine, you wrote a book about this laptop. Miranda, good morning to you. I just want to summarize here. More than 200 pages of bank records related to Hunter Biden, his uncle James, and maybe more. Pretty involved. What does it suggest, Miranda?
Good morning, Bill. Well, I think we see here that Senators Chuck Grassley and Ron Johnson are really the unsung heroes of this investigation into the Hunter Biden laptop and the influence peddling of Joe Biden's family during his vice presidency. They were obstructed by the FBI back in the middle of 2020 when they were running this investigation, and also obviously by their Democratic opponents, but also by Republicans in their own committees. So that's a story that I think will come out fully next year. But in the meantime, they have this 220.
Hold up, though. Like, why? See, that's what's the problem. Like, she says it'll probably come out fully next year. Why do we gotta wait a whole year to get all the details on this story? Because there's a lot of cover up going on here.
20 odd attachments, basically being bank records, other material that they've managed to gather from the Treasury Department and elsewhere that show the money flow from Communist China, in this case, into bank accounts associated with Hunter Biden, Jim Biden, the president's younger brother, and their various business partners in America. And I think together that paints certainly a damning circumstantial picture, and it gives the Republicans a basis to work on when they have their investigations that they're promising next year into this issue.
So if Grassley and Johnson win, they're in some tight races right now, Iowa and Wisconsin respectively. And if you get the majority in the Senate, to your point, yes, they will go forward. Meanwhile, we got this from Jon Stewart. I know you've been talking about this for several years. Here is Jon Stewart reacting to the story.
Hunter Biden being on the board of
Burisma.
To me, that's corruption straight up off the bat. The idea that nepotism would allow much larger amounts of money to flow into the hands of people unqualified because you think those countries are trying to buy influence.
That's an argument you've been making for a couple of years now, Miranda.
Let me react to Jon Stewart really quick. This is the thing about Jon Stewart. He flip flops so much, man. It's like he could come out and say some things and be like, yay, John, finally somebody with a big platform saying it. Like when he came out about the COVID and on well, I forgot the talk show, the guy that does the talk show. I forgot his talk show, but he came out and was talking Stephen Colbert. He was talking about you know, that possibly came from China. You figure, they got labs in Wuhan. Maybe it came from here, Like, yeah, we was like clapping when he did that. And then he flip flops into says like some crazy dumbass shit about like maybe white privilege or something like that. And then he'll come back and he'll say something like this again. I mean, it's common sense, John, that if, a president is using his influence to get his son on certain boards, company boards and corporate boards, I mean, yeah, that's the exact opposite of equal opportunity and equality in the workplace that these Democrats push so hard, even though they really don't want equal opportunity, they want equal outcome, They want us to all be just even kill. Nobody can try to build a business or build a brand or anything of that nature. Just go to work a 9 to 5, and everybody has the same. I don't agree with that. I mean, I didn't work 10 years on a business by myself just so I could have the same as everybody else. I'm not doing this podcast every single day, just so I can have as much as everybody else. I'm doing it actually because I enjoy it. I'm actually passionate about it. I enjoy it a lot. And I see an opportunity to possibly monetize for another source of income. Like Dizzle Brand. I don't get behind Dizzle Brand 1,000% just because my friend and mentor owns, Dizzle Brand. He owns 33%, and he's actually one of, the bosses of Dizzle Brand. I didn't get behind it just because he owns it. Because if the liquor was crap, I wouldn't be behind it 1,000%. I let him know, like, dog, this is crap. But the fact he's my friend and one of my mentors, and it's a great product in the liquor business, and I'm not much of a drinker, but I've drunk so many liquors in the past that I can compare it to. It's basically, once I first drank Dizzle, I realized everything else I drank before that was crap, and I just paid and bought crap, So that's how much I believe in Dizzle, And then New Litter Apparel, like I'm a dog lover, but at the same time, New Litter was the brand name for my old rap group, and I felt like I wanted to do something with that name, and I turned it into apparel, and I'm trying to build that up, not just so I can have the same amount as everybody else, but so I can have another income to go on top of my marketing and advertising income for my music promotion clients, But yeah, man, like Jon Stewart saying something that we should all be saying. Let's not clap for him and commend him for this one. Let me see what else she had to say.
Yes, well, and nice of Jon Stewart to come to the party.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really
Thank
about
you.
5 or 6 years late because that
Thank
was
you,
known,
John.
that nepotism and the Burisma money. I'm not sure everyone knew quite how much it was, that it was
She
$1
just said what I
million
said.
a year,
There's no reason to commend him.
$83,000 a month. But still, it was known then, and it was sanctioned by the media. I mean, there was a little bit of an outcry, but not much. So, welcome aboard, Jon Stewart. But it's more of the same. It's more of
Congrats
what
finally
you can
coming
call
to
a
the party.
limited hangout. I think people on the left are now acknowledging the obvious, which is that there was influence peddling going on, but they are very eager to quarantine Joe Biden from that. They just want to throw Hunter Biden under the bus, and then they'll say, well, he was a drug addict, he couldn't help what he was doing, and he's now reformed.
My sense is we're going to be talking to you again real soon.
You know, this was Donald Trump's kid. The whole all the Democrats will be going batshit crazy. I mean, even Killer Mike said it, like on Hell of a Week, Charlemagne. Why is this dude not locked up? I seen him smoking crack on video. We all seen it. I don't know if it was crack or meth. I think it might have been meth. Crack or meth. It was one of those. Regardless, we seen him. If this was Don Jr., you wouldn't hear the last of it. But I doubt that Dave ever smoked crack or meth. I'm not saying they probably never done drugs in their life. A lot of those guys that are into the guys on Wall Street, a lot of those guys snort coke because they work super long hours. They don't really snort coke because they just want to snort coke. They snort coke because they work super long hours, and then after they're done working their long hours on Wall Street, they go and get drinks and party it off, especially if they made a shit ton of money that day. Wait, I know days where I get $1,000 in sales. I'm like, well, shit, I can DoorDash today. We DoorDashing today, baby. We buying whatever the hell we want on DoorDash today. When I got $1,000 in sales that day, you could pretty much shit. You can even we go grocery shopping and DoorDashing, and I don't drink but Dizzle occasionally, and I smoke, but that's not. I mean, I do smoke more if it's celebrating time. It's like something to celebrate. I'm like, yeah, fire in the hole, time to light up. But yeah, congrats, John. Late to the fucking party of common sense and common knowledge. But once again, I don't thank y'all for tuning in. I hope I'm interested to see if Fox is gonna do a copyright thing. When I upload your videos, they do a copyright thing. If the copyright content, I'm interested to see if Fox does, because if I react to anything of CNN, MSNB, they're always doing a copyright content thing, but they usually will allow you to react to reuse because it falls under fair use anyways, you jackasses. But I'm interested, because Fox definitely be talking about no censorship and no suppression of information. So I'm interested to see if I get a copyright thing when I upload it, and whatnot. So once again, I'll thank you for tuning in. Paul Pickett Podcast. And also don't forget, you get the Dizzle brand shirts, hats, and hoodies at dizzlebrand.com. Go to the shop. And we got the New Litter apparel at promopals.biz and Etsy, etsy.com/shop/New Litter Design for all you dog lovers. And actually on promopalace.biz, we got the shirts not only for the dog lovers. You just go to promopals.biz merchant and click on merchandise. We got the ones for the cat lovers too. We got the cat New Litter apparel cat t-shirts as well. But I don't really wear the cat t-shirts, kind of more for the ladies. The cat t-shirts are, and the dogs are more for men and women, kind of unisex. And the cats are really, because the cat t-shirts are like cute little cuddly cats, and they're more for women or feminine men, not even being funny, just being honest, So, but the cat t-shirts are more feminine or transgenders. I mean, anybody likes dogs or cats, my t-shirts are for them. The New Litter brand is for you. We love dogs. We love cats too. And we follow the laws of. I believe in the laws of nature, even though I do follow the laws of man because they have consequences. I believe in the laws of nature, so I respect all animals. Pretty much. I respect all life. So thank you for tuning in, and I'm out.